Man, oh man, what we did on gold yesterday was just crazy. It was just absolutely crazy. Let me show you how we caught this 1 to 15 risk reward ratio move on gold right here in our premium signals community. All right, so let's check it out right now. So you can see that right now we had a very nice, actually, before all this, let me show you what was happening. So we had this beautiful setup right here. Okay, so let's zoom in right here. We had a nice drop base rally, which kind of broke the structure right here. We had some sort of liquidity that was left behind from here. And guess what? The Asian session was formed right here. And if you look closely enough, you can see that the low of the Asian session was taken out. And once that is taken out for me, that's a go ahead to actually go and buy. And you can see we had a very nice rejection right here. And after that, we saw the market opening. Then we're able to actually go in for a buy. And you can see that our stop loss was 66 pips and our target was 1,400 pips right here. And a few moments later, we sent this signal around 7:51. And then at 8:37, we're able to actually go break even because the market had gone in our direction and broke this structure right here. So we end up going break even on this particular trade. Soon after that, you can see my entries were right here on this particular trade, like beautiful entries from here. And then guess what? The market decided to go in our direction. We had a bit of a live session right here. I updating the community about what to do. And then later on, we saw the market actually continue to push to the upside right here. You can see that the market continued to break multiple structures to the upside. You can see that we broke this level. We retraced, we locked in 1 hour. Then the market also broke this level right here. And they were able to actually lock in around 1 hour. And I was able to update this in our primary signals community. And you can see the market decided to go in our direction with beautiful momentum. You can see that right here, the market continued to break these multiple structures to the upside. And guess what? We continued to actually hold. And then soon after that, we saw the market continue just pushing crazy, just crazy push to the upside, big momentum. As you can see, this was gold. Like after this, we had a beautiful push to the upside. That was around 17 hours. So we held this trade from 7 all the way. And then guess what? The market is where it is right now. And it has gone over 1 to 15 risk reward ratio in profit. You can see that the market has continued to push to the upside up until right now. And my target was a little bit up above, let me show you, about 1,700, 1,400 pips right around this level right here. Somewhere, let me show you. It was about 1,400 pips, which is around somewhere here. So almost at our take profit, but I just thought of actually updating you guys before anything happened to this beautiful trade. Otherwise, this was just an amazing trade, man. Like crazy of a move that we had yesterday. Okay. So what prompted me to actually take this particular trade? Let's go to the higher time frame so to understand the higher time frame narrative on this particular trade right here. So overall, we've seen the market has been bullish for a while. Okay, very nice. And then at some point decided to have this retracement right here to the downside. Cool. After that, we saw the market now change again to good set push to the upside, breaking multiple structures to the upside right here. Very nice. And then soon after that, we had the retracement. So if you come here, you're going to see that we had this retracement, a drop based rally. So whenever I have this, I always wait to actually look for an order block at the level right here. So if you go to the 50-minute time frame, you're going to realize that we're left with this drop based rally. And then of course, you might not really appreciate the breakout structure right here, but if you turn this into a line chart, you're able to see that the market actually kind of broke this high right here. Okay, a little bit of a high there. So if you go to the lower time frame, you can even appreciate that even more. So we kind of broke that level right here. After breaking that, I was like, okay, cool. We just wait for a retracement, and then we waited for the market to retrace. And then the most important one of all is the fake out of the Asian session. Once the market just took out the Asian session right here, and then I had to find the zone which was just below here. I was like, it's game over. We got in, and you can see from my signal right here that the entry was really sniper, like it was sniper entry, and that's the kind of entry that I get right here. Beautiful entry right there. right on the head right there. And that's what happened. And soon after that, it was just game over. The market just continued to go in our direction beautifully, hoping that we can go all the way to take profit at this level right here. But at this moment, anything can happen. That's the reason I was like, okay, let me show you guys what happens before something crazy happens, right? Yeah. Other than this, we actually had another beautiful trade on GBP USD. You should have seen it. So let me show you right now. Yeah, we had, first of all, we had this beautiful trade. Looking at this one right here. However, the first one didn't hold. Okay, the first zone didn't hold, and that's the importance of believing in your strategy, believing in your forecast, right? So I was able to actually, before this, I forecasted this GBP USD trade right here. I was like, okay, I want to see before it actually came to my zone. I was like, okay, I want to see the market coming into this area, and once the market comes in this area, I want to buy to the upside. Cool. And then later on, the market ended up coming to my zone. However, the first zone got invalidated, right? After getting invalidated, you can see that the market ended up going past my zone right here. You can see that the market ended up going all the way, which is a stop loss. And then I saw the market reacting from the second zone right here. So you can see the first zone was here, the second zone was here. There's actually a third zone right here. And I remember I was with the students, I was actually telling them like, okay, sometimes the market will react from the first zone, sometimes react from the third zone. No one knows, right? So we have to take all setups that meet our criteria. As long as the market is still respecting our zone, we have to actually be able to execute. And that's what happened. So I was able to actually execute this particular trade with a re-entry of 10 pips stop loss and 700 pips target, right? Making it like a 1 to 10 risk reward ratio. Soon after that, look, the market started to move in our direction beautifully. We had a very beautiful pump to the upside. And you can see that. Let me show you right now. After some time, we saw the market just continue to actually push to the upside. And if you can look at GBP USD right now, let me show you. This is it right here. Although it had a bit of a retracement, but we really beautifully pushed right here to the upside, and then we had this retracement. And our hope is that the market can actually come all the way here. And all this was like yesterday, which was just amazing, guys. Like really, really amazing. And